Motherfucking Pretty Mouse Podcast. Bitches, you know what time it is.
Ready? Quick for you.
Are we in?
Fucking falls asleep.
Where are we in?
I'm ready, mate.
Son. Hi, guys.
Hello, how are we?
Cheers. Liam.
Ooh.
You alright?
Cheers, son.
I'll cheers for you for Sam.
Cheers, Sam.
Bit of product placement
Cheers,
there.
Leslie. Cheers.
Give me a passing one for everybody else. Cheers.
I've been waiting 15 minutes for that.
Sorry. Yeah, the reason you were waiting is because I made us all wait to start drinking our pints. Because the podcast is going to be the length it takes to drink a pint. But this is a podcast, everybody. Isn't it?
Yeah,
It is.
we're
Yeah,
starting
it
a
is.
podcast.
Start a podcast. Because we
Apparently.
don't put enough content out. At all.
True.
And we don't all have full-time jobs.
You would do.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right, we do.
Yeah, well, you know, there's nothing wrong with pandering to the masses. Surely.
What masses?
My mum really enjoys that stuff, Sam.
Honestly, my mum had got 2 minutes in and go, what's happening here?
This
I don't
is
know
shit.
what is
Who are
this?
these twats?
Yeah. Oh, swearing! Oh.
Sam, why am I listening to you when you stood right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you talk about? Oh, nothing really.
Well, I'd just like to say that right now there are more than 700,000 active podcasts and more than 29 million podcasts every year.
That's
Wow.
quite
So
a
I-
waste of
it is
time.
true.
No, I just think that we're just, you know...
We're just chucking it in there.
chucking
Chucking
it
it
out.
right in the ring, aren't we?
do it,
Essentially.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just goes show people will listen to any old shit.
Well,
So we
hopefully,
don't know that yet.
hopefully, if people listen to this, they will listen to any old shit.
Exactly, yeah, that's my point.
So what I did last time when me and Brad got together as a trial, I asked him what the first album he ever bought was. So I'm going to start with Brad again and move around the table.
Oh, me and you had this
Yeah,
conversation
that's-
earlier, didn't we?
Cool. Brad,
We
what's
did,
the first
actually.
album you ever bought?
Okay. I'm not going to tell the story.
Well,
Do you want me to tell the story?
the thing
I can
is,
shorten
the
the
story that I heard last time is never going to see the light of day because I'm not going to
Good
release
point.
that. So
So there's a story to this.
Okay.
So obviously, when I was when we're little, we don't. I don't know about you guys. I never used to buy albums. I just used to listen to what mum and dad were listening to.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Yeah, originally.
So when you know Tet, when Tet was living with me.
Yeah.
So when Tet was living with me, he used to ask me to make him albums. You know, like mix,
like
like a
CDs.
mixtape, but on
Off the radio like that.
yeah. So that sort of thing.
Just
And,
like Tet's trying to groom you.
On
With Avril Lavigne.
so anyway, getting to the point. One of the songs on this list of songs that I had to make come on this album, which ready
it
for
All
this?
Star?
So which was
12
called
times?
which was called
So, body.
no,
10
which was
would listen.
called
Yeah.
Tetsumo Mix.
Right.
Right.
I remember that.
Yeah. Right. So Tetsumo Mix. One of the songs was a Biffy Clyro song that I'd never heard of.
Yeah.
Okay. And I really like this song, and I'm trying to remember the song.
What album?
God, I'm such a shit Biffy Clyro fan. It was off Infinity Land.
57?
No, but it was on. So basically, because I put that song on Tet's album,
That's
it
Black
then
and
made
Sky.
me. No, Black and Sky. Yeah, it is. That made me go and buy Infinity Land by Biffy Clyro, which is not my favourite Biffy Clyro album, but it was my first album that I bought.
Was it Glitter and Trauma?
Yes,
Wow.
yes, it was.
Where'd
Sam
you pull
Jones.
that from?
out of
Jesus
the
Christ,
bag.
man.
Glitter and
Biffy is
Trauma.
still overrated.
Correct. Okay,
They're still
Sam,
overrated.
That's my story.
and you're still wrong.
that's my story.
Do you know what? I probably would agree with you there, Sam. I think they are
I
quite
saw
overrated.
Biffy
I mean,
Leeds, and
they're
I-
very good. Obviously, they are good at what they do, but I wouldn't say they're incredible. Although they're not that famous, really.
Have you ever seen Biffy Clyro live?
I have twice, and I wasn't blown away either.
Okay, that's fine. No, look,
Download They Were
everybody,
Overshadowed by
everybody
Tenacious
listens.
D.
No,
Everyone's overshadowed by
Yeah.
that's not even
all
a,
of the time.
And
that's
Metallica
not,
was
that's
on
not fair,
afterwards.
is it?
Well, I watched him at Leeds, and he threw the speaker into the cockpit. Is it cockpit? What's it called? No, that's
I mean, the
bloody-
mosh pit.
No, not the mosh. You don't throw a speaker into a mosh pit. 3 Dave, it was a good show.
That's what Slipknot do. Let's go.
See, no. And Slipknot are better than Biffy Clyro, if you ask me.
Ooh, good.
Seen
agree.
both, I
Better
enjoyed
show.
Biffy better than.
No,
see-
you didn't.
Do you want me to tell you why?
Shut up.
No, let me tell you why I did.
Why?
Because when you're in a Slipknot pit,
Mm-hmm.
it's really hard to hear anything. It's really hard to say anything. It's really hard to know what you're doing.
Right.
And when you're very small, like
That's
I
like
was, obviously with all these big sweaty, Grelos, yeah, you know them sort. It was fun, but I enjoyed it. Obviously, I'm going to be biased. I love Biff Clyro. I love Simon. I think his songwriter's amazing.
It's still a pretty
So,
impressive first album. That's still a good story.
Yeah. So that was my story. That's all this was about.
I hope you're not anticipating more stories like that from us. 'Cause
No,
it's
no.
not going to come.
Because mine's going to be completely contrary to
Okay.
yours.
So Sam, I'll ask you. What was your first?
So
album?
I did used to listen to things in the background. My mum used to clean on a Saturday morning. It was the 90s. She just got divorced. So the Drugs Don't Work by the Verve was on all the time. Alanis Morissette was on all the time. Oasis were on all the time. Bob Dylan was on all the time. And you'd think, oh, 5-year-old, right, this is amazing. He's going to go out and buy his first record. And you're going to think, oh, he's going to be influenced by all these great artists of the 90s. Unfortunately, Britney Spears has just come onto the scene.
No way.
And I had Baby One More Time on tape. And guess what happened to it?
You still got it?
No, I dropped it down the toilet.
What?
Because I carried it in. I went for a wee and I was so obsessed with it, I carried it into the toilet.
Can you? Because when you said the Verve, I was obviously thinking Urban Hymns or something like that.
Urban Hymns,
But
yeah, one of
then
them.
you said Britney Spears, so I mean, I know the Verve albums, but I can't name one Britney Spears album.
No, me either.
Well, it had Baby One More Time, and then it had Drive Me Crazy.
It's probably just
I just-
Britney or Britney
Yeah.
2. Britney
First
3.
CD I ever bought, well, two of them. One of them was Robbie Williams, Sing When You Want It. But Robbie Williams was massive in the 90s, and I still love him.
So
I would watch Robbie Williams tomorrow.
Yeah,
I love
I
Robbie.
think he's
I
great.
really love him.
Oh my god, I can't believe we all agree that Robbie
That's
Williams is amazing.
But if my dad's listening to this, he'll never let me live down this story. The first CD he sort of said, look, I'll buy you a CD, it'll be your first ever one, what do you want? And it literally was in Asda, and I went past Oasis, and I went past everything, well I know, but we've been through that,
Yeah, let's not get into that now.
yeah. Anyway, because Dad, I love them, I've heard one of their tracks, it's great. And he goes, what was it? Oh, it's Savage Garden, Affirmation. Savage Garden.
Wow.
Hold on though, because
What I'm trying to mime to you there, Sam, that you're
Yeah.
not seeing. Will you just move your microphone back a little bit, please?
Yeah, okay.
It's like you're deep throating it.
No, I am. It's just thinking of Savage Garden, really.
So is the Britney thing not true?
No, the Britney thing is true.
No, but we asked you what was the first album you bought.
Album I bought was Britney Spears.
Right, so you said that with the 90s, yet I cannot find a 90s Britney album.
Oh, it probably was early.
1998.
2000 was
No, Britney was late 90s.
Yeah, she was, definitely.
99. 99. I bet she's 99.
'Cause I always
Can't
think
find
late
one.
90s, but then it always ends up being
Britney
early
released a
2000s.
single, Hit Me Baby One More Time, in 99.
That
wasn't an album. And then she released Oops, I Did It Again
Sorry.
as a single in 2000.
No.
Her first album,
Wow.
bear with me, was called, as I said, Britney, 2001.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Or did I have the single? Or did I have the single?
So it might have been the single.
That'd have been funny.
In which case, the first
A
album
lot
I
more
ever,
singles with that back then.
the first album I ever bought then was Robbie Williams, and I'm quite happy about that then.
There
There
are
we go.
definitely worse ones to buy.
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go then.
hands
After all
down,
that story,
hands down.
it was Robbie Williams, and I'm happy about it. It had some bangers. Rock DJ, Kids, great tune.
Fair enough.
Liam?
Here we go. Same roses.
Strong is my favourite.
No,
song.
what-
Strong was on. I've been expecting you, album.
You would think that with my background and what my dad used to listen to in the 90s.
There you go, bro.
Sure, what
But no, that was the 80s.
What?
No,
Wait, is this the first album you bought?
first album I ever bought,
Okay.
as you'd expect to be Oasis, Stone Roses, something like that from my dad. But no, I'll still say it's one of the greatest albums I've written, which is Use Your Illusion. Not Use Your Illusion, Appetite for Destruction.
Well, that was anticlimactic. He got the album wrong.
Yeah, I did. Appetite for Destruction,
Does
definitely.
anyone know that?
Really?
album?
That was the first album you bought. I'm sure
First-
it'd been out about 20 years by the time you
It
bought
had,
it, sure.
but no, I was about 7 or 8 years old, looking into new music, and when I wanted to actually start playing guitar, and I really liked Slash.
So, when did you start playing guitar?
Oh, God, it's
13. So it was like another 6 years
When
later
are you
when I
planning on
actually got a
carrying
guitar.
on?
Yeah, when are you going to pick up lessons again?
My dad
Probably
does
next
it,
2
you know.
years.
My dad does it if you want to.
So we've got
I'll
Biffy
have to get
Clyro,
my book.
I must
Britney
admit,
Spears,
no.
Guns N' Roses, Craig.
I think mine's pretty late because when I first got into music properly, like to enjoy music more than just listening to what was on the fucking MTV or whatever. It was like back when Busted were a thing, and my first album I ever bought was Busted off of Skegness Market.
Present
So-
for everyone.
Yeah, is that the first album? The one with
I had it.
That's what I go to school for. Yeah, but that was the reason I started playing guitar, which is so embarrassing. Seeing them jump around on that music video, I was like, I want to do that shit.
First
All makes sense now.
Busted album was Busted.
Oh, okay.
2002.
Right.
Wow, 2002.
Jesus.
We just started meeting.
That is mad. Yeah.
I was still at Ollie's.
Well,
Jesus.
me and you did, Brad.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I looked at you. As the cameras will probably pick up.
That is probably true. I wasn't looking at you at the time.
So,
either.
so you're so
Go on.
this was weren't this different to the story you were telling me? Then?
Oh, the one I was telling you is the one I remembered. Is the one that was pretty late.
So
Though.
you've remembered a different one.
Yeah,
That's even better.
that's what it was. Yeah.
Busted. Well,
The other one was like a ska band,
Britney
but
and Biff Clyro. Some pretty.
that's diverse, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
I know
That's
which
why.
one.
That's probably why nobody can say what music we are.
And can I say
we're-
now?
we're
Has any of these
contrasting.
bands still stuck with us? I still listen to Biffy. I bet you still don't listen to Britney.
I still masturbate to Brit.
I hands down listened to.
Yeah, I know you do.
Busted, no.
Yeah, but you would if they were
Good.
playing.
If they were good, no.
If somebody said, "I've got a ticket to go and see Busted,"
I would rather puke in my
They,
own eyes.
say they are still together, but contrast Charlie Simpson's solo stuff and Fight Star stuff is brilliant.
yeah, ain't it amazing? Ain't it amazing how after all that he still had to go to Busted to make some money?
Yeah, he did have to go back, which is a shame. But Fight Star were good, but his first solo album was near enough perfect. I
Didn't
thought.
Fight Star struggle to sell out the intake?
Yes.
Yeah,
No, Fight Star
That's the
didn't
re-
sell out the.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
that's the reason I got tickets, because they started handing
Wow.
tickets out in shops, like to people that worked in shops. So someone came into Game
Wow.
Station when I worked there, and just gave, look, we've got 2 free tickets Saturday night if you want them. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, why not?
I suppose back then though that was pretty big.
That scene was, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Game Station was a pretty big store, yeah. Yeah.
What did he sell?
It's
Games,
Oh.
stations.
pornography.
Is that pornography? Game Station.
Kidding, no one buys pornography.
It's illegally
Over the
downloaded.
counter shit, wasn't it?
LimeWire, bro. 8 hours overnight just to get my favourite scene.
It was,
LimeWire and MSN. That's all you needed,
it
isn't
was
it?
just me selling it at Game
ASL.
Station, that's all.
I must admit, talking
was
about
like-
albums, Appetite for Destruction is one of the best albums ever recorded.
I
And
think so.
remains to this. It
It's-
only
it's-
gets
it's
better
a
with
good
age.
shout. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
shout. I would probably agree that it's up there. It's got to be up there, isn't it?
I can't wait in here.
Sorry.
I can't wait.
Brad
in this.
hates Guns N'
It's
Roses.
not that I
You do
hate
hate
Guns N'
Guns N'
Roses. It's just I hate Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be really anal and ask you all to stop putting your pints on the table. It's making a ridiculous noise.
What is it?
So if you just put them on the floor.
Hey,
once
it's
you've
good though.
finished
It's the
having a
first one. At
drink-
least we know now.
Just hover them over there for a while we talk.
No, you just put them on the floor.
That makes
mate.
sense.
You just put them on the floor. It's not a big problem, is it?
It's not being anal, mate. If it whatever's best. This is the first one. We need to know, don't we?
It is also like wet as anything on the table, so.
I'm
We've
wet
got
as
these.
anything,
We've got
so
these
the
lovely
table's
T-shirts
my
to mop them up with.
Yeah, yeah. So, second question for you guys, and I'm going to start with you first, Liam.
Okay.
What was the first gig you ever went to?
First gig I ever went to.
Yeah.
Ooh, that. See, my first gig I thought was brilliant. It was American Hi-Fi supporting, Ash supported, and then Sum 41 as the headline act.
Wow, that was your first gig?
That was the first gig I ever went
Fuck
to.
you.
Nottingham Arena.
That's
Wow.
a good gig.
Absolutely amazing.
Mine was Sponge at Town Mill. Do you know what I mean? Wow.
Did only wonder why I want to carry on music. Like that was unreal for me.
You'd have to start music first.
And learn guitar.
Oh, yeah. I never succeeded at guitar. That's why I picked up a bass, Sam. Come on, we all know
Less
this.
strings.
Yeah,
Easier.
it's easier, and I can drink more while
So
doing it.
hold on,
It's
mate.
fine.
Where was that? Sorry, where did you go to watch that?
Nottingham Arena.
Not Serena.
Yeah, 2002, I believe. Cool.
Wow.
Do you reckon some 41 will be able to play not like an arena now?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And do you know, as much as I love some
Are they
41,
even headlining festivals when they play now?
No, they're about third, fourth on the
To-
bill now.
I think they're probably a city band now.
Their new stuff is quality though.
It is. I was
It's
watching.
really good.
I was
pop
watching.
punk, it's just
The-
in your
do, you-
face.
oh, do you know what?
Great.
Can I just say this? You know, oh god, it was years ago. It was years ago, and somebody was showing me this Sum 41
Years
song,
ago.
and I was just like,
Yeah,
"This
yeah.
is fucking amazing! Like this is
It was
proper
me with Fake Your
punk." There you
Fake
go.
Your Own
right?
Death,
Yeah.
But
Fake
the
My
thing
Own
was, I
Death,
said
yeah.
to Liam, "When did this get released?" He went about a year ago, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, "What?"
Yeah.
Really? They're still churning out
Like,
bangers?
mate,
They've just released a new
No,
album.
but
They've just
no,
come
this
out with
what
a
I'm
new
saying is,
song,
he said a
like,
year
last
ago about
week.
Yeah.
I forgot what it
when
is.
was that? That must have been 4 years ago. When you said it was a year ago, so
Yeah,
it's even
something-
longer.
Well, yeah, something
Well, I was
like
playing FIFA with you on your bed.
But I know he had
Yeah.
some
Cute.
he had some problems,
usually
didn't he?
And by playing FIFA, I mean
Yeah, of
entering
course you
you.
had some problems. Marin
No, I mean, but being serious,
No.
he had some
you hear
genuine
about-
Yeah,
problems.
he did actually. That's
He had some drinking
point.
problems,
Yeah,
didn't he?
Did you
When
hear
he came back,
and did a podcast.
what's his
Yeah.
name? The guitarist, the
Oh,
guitarist
Brown
came
Sound.
back. he came back as well.
No one ever knew his
Did he
actual
not?
name, I don't think. But
No,
yeah,
Brown sounds bad.
Brown Sound
Wow,
is back.
his name was Brown.
Yeah.
He called himself Brown Sound.
Yeah, he called himself Brown Sound.
He said he's browning his own sound.
No, I was watching on Facebook. They posted a video the other day of a 30-minute gig they did in Brooklyn, like smallest venue, probably even smaller than the Tap Room in Market. But we're just crazy seeing how good they actually still are, and they can still perform how they used to as well. It's absolutely mental.
Let's get them to support us then.
Do you think they will?
I'd prefer to probably support them, Sam. We might get a bit more.
Nah. Let bygones be bygones. Next best thing.
So you've got to go far to find somebody that won't fucking bounce to some 41 song, to be fair.
Oh yeah, especially if they're a bit drunk.
And we're talking, I mean, we were bouncing to fucking In Too Deep when we were in primary school, mate.
Yeah,
Primary
I seem to remember
school.
people
Do you know what I mean?
having some
That's-
41 hoodies, and me always wanted to wear
Oh,
them.
absolutely. Linkin Park, some 41.
Yeah,
Slipknot,
Slipknot hoodies, yeah.
Blink-182.
Korn, Blink-182. But remember, you used to have the chains as well. Can you remember
Yeah.
the different size chains?
Oh yeah.
You had to have them.
Didn't you used to bully people who dress like that?
No, we was one of them.
No.
people.
I was one of the people that dressed like that. I bullied the people that dressed like emo kids. I wouldn't, in fact, I
What's the
wouldn't say
difference?
bullied. I wouldn't say bullied. I don't want to make out like I bullied people.
What's the difference between emo and pop punk?
This was in like 2001, something like that. Like I was still in primary school when people were wearing like
right.
Slipknot
Well,
hoodies.
you've got to think emo was more like My Chemical Romance, sort of
Yeah,
the more
that was
depressing
like
style.
That's later on as well. You've got to
2006,
think.
2007.
I saw a post today. It was
yeah.
quite funny though. It said that, have you noticed how we're more depressed now than we were when we were emos?
Oh yeah, back then it was just a phase.
Well,
Now
I
it's
got an
like
absolute
life.
battering from you because when I was 16, I had the old emo phase. I had the all-time low Paramore,
You can get
New
battered.
Year 6,
Even
Kids in
so-
Glass House.
even so, I wouldn't say
They
they're
are,
particular emo.
Yeah,
emo,
they are.
But
At the time,
I-
Fall Out Boy.
Maybe emos
Panic.
listen to them. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fall Out Boy. But
But no, the difference,
they
difference
are.
I say is
Great
like
band.
some
Absolutely
41
Love
Offspring, Green Day sort of style. There's more skater.
See,
on
I
that.
hate
But
Offspring. I hate Offspring. I think they're crap.
I'd purely take more skater.
That's a rip-off of
Mate,
Obladido
what-
Bardar by
Obviously.
Beatles.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Offspring? Offspring were
nothing.
amazing.
Oh no, I thought you were going to stop putting Green Day and Offspring in that category. So
Green
No,
Day
no,
aren't
no,
emo.
no,
Green
they-
Day aren't
they-
emo.
When we were around,
American
they were
Idiot
more
was a
the
little bit emo.
skater style.
God, black eyeliner and shit. Yeah, of
It
course.
was a little bit emo, mate, that album. And that was the first Green Day album I ever bought.
Wait, American Idiot. Oh, really?
Yeah.
American Idiot is a quality album.
Because,
I'm not
well,
having it.
let's go through the timeline of where I was musically.
Absolute- no, I
Busted
understand
had come
that.
out,
Yeah,
and I started playing guitar,
I've
and
got
American
that.
Idiot came
I've
out, and I
got
was
to
like,
agree.
ah.
I understand that. No, I get
American
that.
Idiot is an amazing album.
I think the only reason I listened to Green Day is because my dad's brother Uncle Paul, my Uncle Paul, I found a Dookie album in one of his CD collections.
I was going to say if I had Dookie
No,
for shoe.
but I like the picture. Obviously, when you look at the picture and you just think, oh, there's loads of shit on that. I like, what's
I
this?
thought you were saying I found a Dookie
So,
for
yeah.
shoe. I stood on it, and then I turned really, really angry and dead emo.
My mum and dad never listened to Green Day. It
No.
was always Clash. Just Clash everywhere.
Nah.
The Beatles.
We said last time that Clash are better than the Beatles.
We did. We did say that the Clash were better than the Beatles.
Fucking hell.
That's like 80% of all
Why am
the
I in
people
this
that are going to
fucking
listen to this
band,
podcast
man?
just
Just
turning off
turn it off
completely.
right now.
I'm here for it. Bring it on.
The Clash are, for lack of a better term,
I feel
wank. Dumb. I grew up on the Beatles. The Beatles are the best fucking band that's ever been.
So
in
that's the thing. I was grew up
ever.
on the Beatles and I hate them.
They're fucking amazing.
They are definitely the best band that's ever been.
They're the
Let's
best
be
ever
real.
lived.
Let's be real.
Lennon McCartney,
Yeah,
the best
you-
songwriter.
I
I
know.
grew up.
I can't even
I've
argue
ever
with
heard.
it.
You can't
I
even.
can't argue it.
at all.
Look at sales and stuff. You can't argue it. And to be fair, like I mean, at that time you've got what Beach Boys, fucking who else?
Rolling Stones. Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Jerry the
I mean,
Pacemakers.
the Who are a fucking very big band.
They're
they're
amazing. man.
unreal, mate.
And
They're
so
amazing, man. Rolling Stones. I prefer to listen to Rolling Stones all day than the Beatles.
I
The
don't mind
Beatles
Rolling
are a
Stones.
better band. Rolling Stones have got better tunes but the Beatles are better as a band.
I could bounce to Rolling Stones. I can't bounce to Beatles.
Give Me Shelter is
What is it with you and bouncing?
I love bouncing, mate. If the song gets me bouncing, that's it. I'm up.
Just love to bounce. Little kangaroo.
Yeah. Oh God, that Paramore song. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Ba-boom, ba-boom. It's the worst, but it's bounce.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's pure bounce.
It's the worst.
You know which
but
one I mean?
No.
It's bounce.
That's
Oh, it's
very, very like Paramore, mate. Oh god, it's
It's that
just
hard time.
Yeah.
It's that horrible
Yeah.
song. It's that horrible song.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Awful
saying. It's awful, but it's bounce.
It is pure bouncy song.
Ain't It Fun is probably their best song they've done. That's a banger.
Paramore is shit. I saw them at Leeds. They were fucking wank.
They were wank at Leeds. I was at the same
Yeah,
gig.
Leeds, they weren't great.
So bad at wank, so bad at Leeds.
That was the one where I was
So bad at wank.
I was in the crowd and literally she went, "Hey Leeds, you having a good time?" And
Nobody said anything.
It went dead quiet, and one woman went,
No.
"Get your tits up!" And then she went, "Okay, we'll just carry on with the singing." And I was like,
Is this
okay.
when Blink played after them?
Yes.
They were
So
bad at all.
At least us three were at the same gig
Yeah.
at one point.
Yeah.
Wait.
I made a massive mistake that festival.
Oh, man. What was that?
Leeds 2010.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we were, yeah.
That's when I nearly smacked you.
Yeah, that's...
We are all what the
Oh,
same
that is the
festival.
best
We
story.
were all at the same
That's
festival.
so cute.
But
Yeah.
I made a massive mistake.
Wait, we were all at Lose 2010.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that's mad.
Mate, that is the best story ever, though, I
is
think.
pretty cool.
Like,
All right,
from us
best
two.
band
He
of
told
Leeds.
that story the other
Best
day.
band of
Did
Leeds.
he
I did
really?
tell
I
that
thought it was
story.
great. It was
Yeah,
funny.
It was funny.
Well,
Best
that
band of
podcast
Leeds
not going to
2010.
so later on we need to tell that story.
Sorry, mate.
Best band of Leeds 2010 that you saw.
We'll go on to that. What we need to finish though is my own and Craig's first gig.
Oh, first
Best,
gig.
no, best gig. Best gig.
No, it was first.
First
It's
gig.
definitely
First gig.
we went
Okay,
to,
so
yeah.
Liam said his first gig. What was your first gig, Sam?
My first gig genuinely was.
Is this unaccompanied? Or is it just first gig?
I don't
It's
really
first
care.
gig. First
I
gig.
don't
First
really
gig,
care.
go on then.
Martin Offler in
Cute.
Birmingham. I was 13. My dad obviously brought. I only knew about half the songs because I grew up on it was background noise. But without that, I wouldn't have seen him another 5 times. And literally, Martin Offler, you lot won't get it, which I like. Does that make sense?
I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
No,
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 to
no,
be
but-
fair,
but-
it was only when I found that ticket
Yeah.
that I listened to him and it's like,
But he's like his solo stuff in that. He's the only reason I'm playing guitar. He's not the reason I'm picking. He's the only reason. There's no other like personal band that I would have. Yeah, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'll listen to
Shouldn't be
Martin
ashamed
Offler.
of
I'll
it.
listen to
Guy's
Martin
an
Offler.
absolute legend, to be fair.
I will listen to it till the day I die. I will honestly, and I don't know. And I'm glad that was my first gig.
Well, yeah.
My first band I saw was Oasis in 2008. 2008.
28.
28.
28.
Yeah.
But in a year we've not got to yet.
Not 08.
They were alright, but I got covered in piss, and I was like 15.
Nice. Nice.
It was the last tour, though.
What was the name?
Her name was Stephanie, and she smelled. No, I don't know. I was like, what, 14? I don't know.
Getting covered in piss story I've got is this one's going to make you love my dad even more.
Did he piss on you?
No. At Download Festival, 2007.
Cool.
First time I'd ever watched Velvet Revolver. We were right at the front. I needed to piss like crazy. So my dad just gave me a bottle. So I pissed in this bottle. My dad grabbed it, threw it in air. It knocked this youth next to us, and it just spilt all over him.
Oh, wow.
And this youth just turned to my dad and just went, "Well, that piss?" And Dad just turned to me and went, "Yeah, what if it was?"
Right.
This youth just turned around and went, "All right, mate."
I've got
That's the story that's meant to make me look
I've
good.
got a similar story.
I love my dad for it. It was
I've got
funny
a
as
similar
fuck.
story. 2010, my mate did it. We were watching the Libertines, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, the Libertines back together!" It was an incredible. You watched it, didn't you? They were
Oh, they were
brilliant.
great.
They were
They were
great.
so good.
But anyway, my mate, we were near the barrier, like near the front.
What?
You didn't
I
see
didn't
it?
go.
what do you mean?
You didn't go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they played Leeds.
No, Leeds.
Leeds.
Leeds
sorry.
2010.
Yeah.
I did leave like about 15 minutes before they started, finished to watch Enter Shikari.
To watch Chicago. Yeah.
They
I
were
only caught
brilliant.
3 songs.
They were awesome.
Can I just say that was the year that they broke the crowd surfing record?
Oh, wow, cool.
No,
I know you
it wasn't.
really don't like
it.
it,
Wasn't.
sorry.
They were on enemy stage that year.
Oh, it weren't that year then?
No, it was
It
because
2012,
Yeah,
then.
it
Pendulum were on after.
Oh,
Liberties, when I did it, my mate pissed into a cup, and he was like, "Where do I throw this?" Loved it, and a little bit similar to your story, it did hit somebody, but the lad that it hit, he looked like McLovin, right? proper like Dungeons and Dragons anime loving, but that being stereotypical.
Yeah.
And he's not the kind of person who's going to go around and go, "Was that piss?" Literally, he just did this. And you probably can't, if you can't hear it.
Yeah,
he just
literally, for the
looked his
people that
head-
aren't seeing, he just turned around.
Just turned his head around really slowly, looked, then turned back, and you could just see his mouth going, "An end fitting for the start." This guy is not going to complain, and all the mates are going, "Oh my god, the first thing he's going to do is like go home and just shove loads of Buxton water all over him to try and get the smell out." Oh, it's so unassuming.
Go on then, Brad, give us yours.
Jules
Give us
Holland,
your piss story.
Whitby.
Oh, you did say that to me.
Oh man,
Jules Holland at Whitby.
And the thing was, it was my good friend Sam. You know Sam Palmer?
yeah.
Me and Sam were sat on one deck chair, like you know what I mean, one chair.
Deck chair.
Yeah,
You just said, yeah.
I've sat
You know what I mean?
yeah.
We were sat on one chair. I think we were about 12, 13. Sat on one chair with a blanket, freezing our tits off because it was boring. And then this guy came out and started playing this piano, and we were just like,
Wow.
oh, and then brass, and then this big black woman come out, and she went, what? You know what I mean?
Pure power.
Really, pure power. And I just thought, this is incredible.
Did you have a hootie nanny of a time?
We had a hoot and nanny. Well done, sir. No, it was very good.
Jules Holland is brilliant.
Jules Holland is a very talented man. I weren't a big fan of Squeeze, but
No.
I like
We
Jules
were, in fact,
No, I
on
like Squeeze.
the trial that we did for the podcast, where we literally just spoke shit for an hour. We were on about how Glastonbury would be amazing, but above Glastonbury would be playing a Jules Holland.
I don't know. How would
yeah.
you like? Do you agree with that? Like playing Glastonbury is every single band on this planet's dream because there's nothing bigger. There isn't. There's nothing bigger than playing Glastonbury.
No, there's not.
Main stage headlining. For me, it's playing Jules Holland's Hootenanny New Year's Eve party.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Yeah, well, you have to be in Coldplay to headline Glastonbury.
Well, only,
Billie Eilish.
only if you're going to do it 5 times. Like,
Yeah,
if you want to do it 5 times, then you've got to be Coldplay.
that's the joke.
That was the joke.
No, Coldplay.
I get. Sure, I get that. I'm not sure what the hootenanny. Just playing
No,
Jules
right.
Holland would be.
Oh, just playing Jules Holland. Would
Yeah,
be
would be
fucking so cool.
would be cool.
All right,
I
what's
was
your
talk-
favourite Jules Holland performance? Because there's been loads. I've watched.
My favourite Jules Holland
thousands of them.
performance.
I know
One
what
of
you're
them is
gonna say, yeah.
one of them is
I knew
C16.
you were going to say that.
But he played with I can't remember the guy's name.
Stop banging the table.
He played with somebody who was also playing a guitar. He did he did loads on his own, but then he did. I think it.
Was it Jack White?
No.
I can't think of mine now. My Jules Holland one.
But I also, again, a bit biased. I did love Slaves doing.
Slaves
I was
were
going to say
brilliant.
Steve.
I've just got in it. I've
Slaves
just got
playing,
into Slaves.
Oh God, what song did they do?
Hunter.
Pass. It's
Chill.
I thought it was Hunter.
Chill.
No, it's not. It's a different.
Whatever. They
Oh,
still
we can,
played.
we can cut all this
Hey.
bit out, can't
It
we?
was Hey. It was Hey. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Slaves doing Hey.
I like Cut and Run by Slaves. You look at how wow. That
I
one
love
is
Slaves. I love Slaves.
great band. No,
Band that went from there to there in God a year.
Yeah.
Well, we were watching him, like, in here 2 years before.
We were breakdancing with them guys.
Yeah,
here, you know.
exactly.
So I hope Slaves are listening to this.
They won't be.
they won't.
Probably not.
They
They're
might.
too busy.
we can,
Definitely
we can
not.
send them this and say we were talking
Just
about
remember, you were in this pub because we are in a pub.
Yes, we're at
A
the
lot of
black
people
market.
don't realise we are in the black market in the studio,
it. Yep.
and the Slaves have played here twice.
It's just Slaves.
That was-
isn't it?
Just slaves.
The
not
same
the
night
slaves.
when
It's just slaves.
Wilco cracked his head open.
You said.
Did I
the
really
slaves.
say the Slaves?
Yeah, you did.
Wilco cracked us over for 1 unit.
the same night.
The,
same night.
the most people won't know who that person is. So best
Which-
not to
which-
name drop.
You are in Warsaw, so
We're
it's going to
generally
be.
just
you
talking
know how Gemma's
the memories
brother's
from it.
sister's boy. Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, of course I do.
Jacker's sister's brother's
Yeah.
boy.
It's boy.
Craig, what
God
was your first
bless
gig?
him.
My first gig was Sponge at Town Mill. I had 2 cans of Red Stripe and I thought I was the man. I was 14, I think. 30, 40, something like that.
So
I had 2 cans of Carlsberg
nothing's
once
changed in
alone,
13 years then.
No, man, I have 2 Red Stripe and I think I'm the man.
That is calling the pot,
Yeah,
calling the kettle black. That is.
That is.
I'm
That's
afraid.
fine. I'm not. I never.
Especially with this hair. For those who can't see, by the way, I don't mean to be taking the complete piss out of Liam. I've had some shocking haircuts and some shocking no hair.
Mate,
but
you-
Jesus Christ, I didn't know I was in Westlife.
Mate,
Look at that, mate. You are
nothing-
McFadden as fuck there.
Nothing you could say here can ever affect that.
Ultimate
Like,
McFadden.
your hairstyles over the past few years have been pathetic. Let's be fair.
Wow! You should be ashamed of your fucking hair.
Hey, mate, I took my hair off. I don't
Mate,
mind.
you had a fringe.
I took your hair
A
off.
straight fringe.
You've got
across your
2
face.
fringes.
So?
If there's anything worse than a fringe, it's 2 fringes.
It's not.
What I shouted then.
It's really not
Jesus
sad.
Christ.
Pure peak.
Well, at least you
Pure
had joy.
peak,
At least you had fun. At least you had seasons in the sun.
Oh my God, that was so
Oh
cheesy,
my
man.
days, you've been thinking about that for absolute
Yeah, he has.
weeks.
I think it was Carla who came up with Let's bribe it.
Oh, speaking of Kyla,
Yeah.
this is a good time
She's
to
not here.
interject. No, she's not in here, bless her.
Some
But
are.
earlier, no, I know she is. Because earlier on, I actually did me a very, very special favour.
Oh God.
It was to mix up the 4 pies for pie roulette, which we are going to do right now.
Oh God.
Excuse me. So to explain what pie roulette is, because I've done a vegan month, it has to be pies, because I couldn't really think of anything else that I could mess about with. So what I've done is I've got 4 Mr. Kipling apple and blackcurrant pies, and one of them has been injected with the chili sauce.
Have you done the injecting?
I did do
Chili
injecting.
sauce. or
What chili sauce are we
powder?
talking?
I'll tell you after.
Oh God, I hope it's me.
I think it's Sam.
I love the fact that he,
I
I really hope it's
he
Sam.
had to drop that he's vegan in there.
Not in terms of trying to like
It's not a bad thing.
validate it.
For any vegetarians, or,
The reason
or vegans.
why I said vegan is because it was so difficult to find
Yeah.
any sort of snack that we could all eat.
Hey, Brad, do you eat meat?
I don't eat meat, Sam.
Hey, Craig, do you eat meat?
As a vegan, no, I don't, mate.
No, okay.
There's only me that
Liam,
eats
do I
meat.
eat meat?
We all know.
No,
I'm the only
we're
meat eater
not
in this
saying
band.
that that's a bad thing.
No?
But what
We
we're
said it's
saying
a
is
really
that we
bad
are quite
We're progressive.
we're getting there.
So I'll try and show this here.
I have
3
nothing
out of
against
4 is
it.
not bad.
It's just not for me.
We have 4 pies, okay?
4
So
pies.
each of us will take. I'll take one last because I feel like.
Do you know where they all are?
I honestly, that's what I asked Kai to. What I did is I came in.
Kyle knows which pie it is.
She doesn't. She definitely doesn't.
So
Oh, she won't
pie-
know now.
because-
Yeah, obviously.
What I did, I made a hole in the middle. Now they all have holes in the middle, and then I topped them up with the jam from a different pie, so that you definitely couldn't be able to tell. And then whichever one I thought it was in, I gave it to Kyla to swap them all around, and then I walked away while she did.
That's fair.
And she gave me back, and I honestly
No smelling of the pies.
No, literally take it out the wrapper.
No
bite
smelling
that
of the
shit.
pies.
So if you're
Are we
wanna pick a
biting
pie
like
up,
straight in as much as we can?
literally face full bite.
Does the loser have to fuck the pie like American pie?
No.
I'm really up for this game.
Sam, them pies
I'm
are not big
starving,
enough
man.
to cook.
I'm so hungry. Liam, pick a pie. Just give me a pie. I don't care what pie.
I
just
don't
give me a
even
pie.
like pie, so it'll probably make it better.
I don't want that pie.
That's apple and black. Not that one.
Craig, I want the one next to you.
Do you want the one next?
I want that one. That's talking to me. It's saying I'm full of chili sauce.
I can't believe you want to lose.
I love chili.
I'll let you pick the last one, Jones.
No smelling.
Don't
No,
smell it.
I'm taking the
I know what
wrapper
you're
off,
like.
Brad.
Give me a wrapper. Give me a
I
wrapper.
don't know how I feel about it, Craig.
Cheers, pop. All right.
When you said we were doing a podcast, you never said there'd be food.
So, is everybody's out their wrappers? Brad's
To the cameras, guys. To the cameras.
Is this Mr. Kipling?
Hang on. Yeah, it is actually. A little bit of my crust just fell off.
God.
So,
Get your lids off,
Hang
Sam.
on, hang on.
oh, I'm really worried in case it's.
Yeah,
hang on.
this has not affected me until now.
This is a really good idea. Until I
Can
had
we
the
just
idea.
say, whoever has got the chili pie, please do not projectile over the mics and or electrical
hang on,
What I was
equipment.
going to say was.
There
I
are
wanted
2
to get a
pint glasses
bucket.
here, like
Oh,
so,
sound right,
just
yeah.
in
So
case.
Just spit
okay.
it into the
Right,
pint.
Chili.
I've got one here as well.
Can I just say, I already think it's mine.
Why?
Because it's leaked out when it looks like chili sauce.
No,
It won't be, mate. They'll fucking rate up.
Sam, to be fair, mine.
Like, they've been
mine is
sat
off.
in my car for like an hour. Ready?
This just gets better.
Right, ready?
1, 2, 3, go.
So, you know when I said just before we ate, please do not projectile all over the table and or electrical equipment? You saw
You
me,
try
John.
having it, you twat! Jesus Christ! No, someone give me a drink. Oh!
I
Oh!
had to get some water.
God! What? Of course it's going to be me!
It's not even hot.
Yeah, but I was expecting jam!
Jam.
Fuck's sake!
These pies are actually decent.
Yeah, they're very nice, aren't
The
they?
chili one's even better.
Yeah. You just ate the chili pie.
Such a...
Look how much of the pie has gone back into that water.
That's really nice. You've used Tabasco, haven't you? Oh, no, you haven't. You've used... Wait.
All the chilies in the world, you think you're going to guess the variety? I'll just tell you, it's Scotch bonnet.
Fucking hell, I feel like Smaug.
I mean, it is a bit warm, but it's not... That wasn't that bad. You're such a metal.
For
I
next
don't even
time-
know what to say.
For next time, I'm going to stop eating with my phone.
That was really good. That was really fun. I like that.
Oh,
We'll do it again.
Sam, put
But
your
next
projectile
time-
in there, please.
Oh, I can't do it.
We'll do it again next time. It'll be chili extract. I wanted to buy some, but just didn't have time for it to get.
I've
delivered
got
in
some
time.
chili powder.
Not chili powder. I mean chili extract,
I eat chili anyway.
like a little
It's,
pipette.
it's hotter.
finish your pint already?
I've,
Something I'm like,
I finished mine 10 minutes ago.
I finished mine 10 minutes ago.
oh my God, why are they all letting us down?
I just think for this first one. I mean, I don't know when people are going to hear this, so I don't know how relevant this is going to be to people listening. But
Me, when I'm in the hospital.
alright, should we talk about gigs and stuff? We've got a few gigs coming up. We've got some interesting things coming up. We can talk about recording. We've got that sort of stuff very briefly.
Yeah, of course. We're recording with a good friend of ours who I actually want to get on the podcast.
I'd love to get Ben. I'd love to get the whole band in.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I think Ben
What
would
band
make
is
more
that?
sense. It's...
Fine Art Society.
I should
Right
actually
here,
point that out,
right
actually.
here.
Brad's wearing a T-Fast top. I'm wearing a Mr. Ben Mark Smith top. I think we should do it.
Ben Smith, absolutely.
Bless him. Sam's not wearing one, Liam's not wearing one.
It really went that up.
They just don't support real music. You alright, Sam?
No,
What's up, mate?
It went
I
up.
don't feel well. Stop going on about that. Like, oh, I'm so manly. I
Big
can't
shot
feel anything.
there. Man's not hot.
I'll say I do support real music, but I wore my Fine Art top yesterday, so I don't want to wear it again.
Well,
Liam
when
rang me.
nobody there
Liam,
to
I rang
justify
Liam and
it.
said, Liam, I'm wearing my fan art top, so that's good because I wore mine yesterday.
Yeah.
No
And I
offense.
think you're wearing yours tomorrow, I believe.
And
Day after.
Sam's tomorrow. yours
Sam
the day
doesn't
after.
support real music because he don't own one.
I barely support my music. Let alone everyone else.
Yeah, T-Fast.
Yeah, they're alright.
Ben from the Fine
Yeah,
Art
they're
Society is
alright.
doing our recording.
Mr. Ben Marshall.
Mr. Ben Marshall Productions.
Yeah.
Is
At
that his second? Is that double barrel name?
Yes.
Okay, Marshall
Wait,
Productions.
is this how we're going to announce we're releasing a new album?
What's the studio called?
It's Mount Street.
Mount Street.
Excuse me.
We're doing some recording in Mount Street Studios.
And
Which
this
we're
will-
really looking forward to.
This would be an exclusive. Some tracks we've been doing. We've been we've done somewhere. That's
Yeah.
one of the tracks.
We did.
If you've seen us live recently, we're playing that
We did
more
the
or less all the
bodega,
time.
yeah, we did the bodega, and when we did the bodega, we did the somewhere thing, and everyone chatted about.
Yep.
We got
Kings and Queens?
Kings and Queens.
That we premiered
That's
it.
actually my favourite so far that we've done for the album. That's fine.
Yep. Because you wrote it, nice one.
No, you wrote it.
I wrote it.
Lee wrote it.
Yeah, I wrote that one.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
He wrote the name.
Yeah, well done. You
I
came
read
up
the lyrics.
with 2 words.
That's really nice. I'll put it right on the
Kings and
refrigerator.
Queens 3, actually.
Liam,
Yeah,
right?
alright.
Walked into the studio, yeah? Strung out this tune.
And I was like, that's the number 1 record.
He was like, I've got an idea for a song. It's called Kings and Queens. Fucking number 1 song. How's it go? I don't know. Ask Sam. He wrote it. But like we've got some recording to do. We've got a couple of gigs coming up. What we've got this Friday. I don't know if this is going to be out before Friday, but this Friday
It's
coming,
not.
which will be
Friday the 26th.
We've got Deer Stock Festival. Really looking forward to it. Really enjoyed it last time, and we also. I can remember a couple of Facebooks and a couple of tweets saying that we. And again, not blowing my own trumpet here, Sam. But somebody was saying that we were one of their favourite bands of that festival.
Probably. It was probably me.
I can believe it. It's definitely what I said.
My favourite band of
Every gig we
Yeah,
do, my
was-
favourite band, every gig we do is me.
I think Mark Kelly said that we were the best band there,
Oh, bless Mark Kelly.
and also somebody else.
Legend.
But anyway,
Tom Lodge. Was it Tom Lodge? Tom Lodge.
No. Don't put quotes in other people's mouths.
yeah,
I am doing.
let's
I
not do
don't care.
that.
Well, I've already had chili in my mouth. I'd rather not have...
It was a year ago, wasn't it?
Not.
So, did we play it last year?
Yes, we did.
No, it
So
was the
we-
year before.
I thought it was the year
Year
before.
before.
70.
Was it? We didn't
Yeah,
play it last year.
we didn't play it last year.
Oh, dear stock, you bastards.
No, Chad, we love you, Chad. We
Joking,
love
I'm
you,
joking,
Chad.
joking.
But yeah, if this does go out before Friday, 7:30, is it?
Potential.
And if it,
Half past 7.
I don't have that much free time between now and Friday to get it done.
you've got enough free time to set up a podcast studio and put chili in a pie, mate, I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah, that's all my free time gone, son.
Right, okay. If you've already played Deerstock, I'm sure it was great.
Yeah.
Deer Stock is great.
No, it just goes out after we
Oh
play.
yeah,
If-
I hope you had a good Deer Stock.
I hope you had
We
a good
were
Deer
amazing.
Sound could have been better.
We really
well,
good.
you know.
Liam could have played better.
Well, that's just a
We
given.
apologise
Yeah.
for Liam.
We apologise ahead of time for Liam's feedback.
There's also Now Then, Quinn.
Hey, that's been sorted.
Now Then
Oh,
Festival.
we're gonna save now then, though, aren't we? We're gonna save now then for the next one. Aren't
Oh,
we?
is that Now Then
I
Special?
don't know because
Talk to you later. Yeah.
Okay.
I think what we should do for the next one is go through all of Now Then's lineup
Maybe.
and talk about it. We can do Now Then Special because I'm working it, you're working it, you two are appearing.
I'll be there.
I'll probably
there.
end up on the bar at some point, like I did at Balls Over.
Yeah.
Everybody would.
So we'll go through some of the acts because there's some amazing acts
I
playing.
feel like we should big up Now Then Festival.
Yeah.
Oh, hands down,
this will
yeah.
definitely be out before Now Then Festival.
Yeah.
Fingers
So
crossed.
if you have not got tickets for Now Then Festival, get to the black market,
Second
get
of June.
online,
Second
get
of
yourself
July.
yes,
Second of
and
August.
3rd of
What am I doing?
August.
Jeez, I'm so
You
sorry.
can get them on
Get yourself some Now Then
Gigantic,
tickets
yeah.
because the lineup is fantastic. It's a great little location. It used to be where
Wistful.
Wistful
Festivals,
was-
Hanking Farm in Matlock, Alder Wasley.
All the Ulster.
Some great bands on. I don't want to go through all of it now, but
Us.
We'll do that next week.
We'll do that next time.
We're there.
Yeah,
TFAS
we're
are
there.
there.
Ben Haynes.
Ben Hayes is there.
Ben Haynes is
Yes.
there. Oh, okay.
Oh, congratulations
The
to Ben.
entire tour.
Congratulations
Yes.
to Ben Hayes.
Bless him.
Oh,
Expecting.
yes.
Oh.
Mr. Ben.
It's nice to know
Mr.
that a
Ben
fellow
with the seed.
Mansfieldian penis works. Yeah, well done, mate.
And
He's adding
Stop
more.
banging the table.
potential another ginger
Look,
coming
I'm
in
annoyed. Right.
It's
for
true.
this world.
Ben Haynes isn't ginger.
He definitely
He's blonde AF.
Mm-mm.
He's like the blondest blonde I've ever seen.
He's an in denial blonde ginger.
He's an Indian ginger.
He's ginger, mate. He used to have a bigger ginger afro than I did, pal. Trust.
Okay.
Ask him.
So now,
So did Kevin McKidd in Trainspotting.
well, we're coming up to 43 minutes.
That's pretty cool.
God.
So should we just should we wrap it up?
Wrap it
I
up,
think
yeah?
so, because I need something in my mouth.
Give me 2 minutes, lad.
Some liquid.
Cubicle 2.
We've been there.
Yeah. Well, thanks everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cheers.
thank
for
you.
listening.
If you're listening.
Thanks.
If you have any questions for us for next week, or
Oh,
if you just
absolutely, yeah.
email in,
DM.
Yeah,
us.
DM our Facebook.
Slide straight in our DMs.
yeah, we will not read them and wait till next week to read them out and then answer.
Maybe.
And our next game will be Hide the Sausage.
I like
love that
Pie
game.
Roulette. I like Pie Roulette. I think it's
is
quite
awesome.
fun,
I
actually.
love it. I mean, I want more pie.
Yeah.
I need more. I want 4 pies.
Do you know what I was going to do? Do you know, because technically I won't actually be vegan next time we do one of these. If we do it in a week from now, I was going to get a load of munchies.
Are you going back?
I'm going to go back to veggie, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I've still not decided. But I was going to get a load of munchies, little chocolate sweets with the biscuit
They're
and
mint,
the
yeah.
caramel, and just inject, extract into 4. So, we have to just keep going around until somebody gets one.
You know,
Like,
this,
that's cool.
you know, this is how
just keep
roofies
doing
start, don't you?
Sam, I'm not going to roofie you again.
But
So sooner or later, you're going to have to trust me.
chili in a pie, cyanide in your munchies, logo in the phone.
And one of the pints will be spiked with LSD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll definitely find out which one.
yeah, because it'll be Brad, Sam, Liam, Craig, the unicorn in the corner.
What, in the unicorn?
Can we all agree before we go? Oh, shut up.
That was so good.
That was
You never
shit.
even picked up on it.
Can we all agree? It's worrying times because of Boris Johnson.
I really didn't want to touch on
We
politics.
can't get into
right
politics.
now.
No,
now.
we can't do
We're
politics,
45
mate.
minutes
Just
in.
yes or
Sam.
no, go.
No.
No, of course not.
What's the question?
I don't know. I forgot.
Do we like him? I'm
No.
guessing.
He's just Britain's Trump, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he funny? Yes. Are we laughing with him or at him?
At him.
At him. Absolutely.
That prick's
Constantly.
running.
And we always
I'm
will
just
be.
gonna stop.
Will he sort out Brexit? No.
Will he
Will he do anything?
bollocks us?
No.
Is it, will
As long as he
anyone?
doesn't get rid of Mr. Kipling pies, we're all right.
I hope he does.
Do it.
Are we hoping for a sponsorship from Mr. Kipling? Like,
No, I think,
Is that
what we're really
right?
hoping for, Liam, is to get Boris Johnson into the studio.
so we could
To the
just drill
next
him.
podcast.
Knowing him, he
Drill him.
probably would.
Like,
Drill him. You want
as in conversation-wise,
No,
not
I would
conversationally,
shag
right.
Boris Johnson just
for the story.
just so I can get it in the sun.
why not?
Worth it. Be a right payout, wouldn't it? So we're on 45 minutes. Might as well leave it here, guys.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. That was a really cool
Cheers.
first
It was-
podcast.
In fact, we need to clink glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, boys.
I have several.
Can I just smash mine?
Not with any. Cheers, guys. Well done.
You're
Next
too
time.
far
Till
away.
next time.
Yeah.